20 wild plants that cure almost everything. Have you ever stopped to think that nature could be your pharmacy? Many plants that grow in the backyard, on the side of the road, or even in the woods have medicinal powers. They help relieve pain, improve digestion, heal wounds, and even fight flu. Best of all, they are easy to find and cost nothing. In this text, we will talk about 20 wild plants that can be used to treat various health problems. We will explain how each one works, how to use it, and in which situations they're useful. You don't need to be an expert to understand. It's all simple, like a cake recipe. Why use medicinal plants? Before we begin, it's good to understand why these plants are so important. Many people use pharmacy remedies for everything, but sometimes a leaf or root can solve the problem without side effects. For example, headache. Instead of taking a pill, a cup of boldo leaf tea can relieve it. Mosquito bite. Rubbing a mint leaf on the area reduces itching. Small wound. An aloe vera compress helps it heal faster. Furthermore, plants are natural and, in most cases, do not cause harm if used correctly. But be careful, some may be too strong or cause allergies. Therefore, it is always good to know it well before using it. The 20 plants that cure almost everything. Let's get to know them one by one, with practical everyday examples. 1. Rosemary. Rosemary is not just used to season food. It improves memory and helps fight fatigue. If you are studying for a test or working hard, drink rosemary tea. It's also good for muscle pain. Make a compress with the boiled leaves and place it on the painful area. 2. Boldo. Who has never had boldo tea after eating too much? It is great for liver problems and poor digestion. If you overindulged in feijoada or barbecue, boldo tea helps ease the feeling of a heavy stomach. 3. Chamomile. Chamomile is famous for calming. If you are nervous or have trouble sleeping, drink tea before bed. It is also good for tummy aches in children and for washing eyes when they are irritated. 4. Mint. Mint freshens your breath, but also helps with digestion and relieves gas. If you ate something that didn't sit well, chew some leaves or drink some tea. It's also great for itching. Rub the leaf on your skin after an insect bite. 5. Aloe vera. Aloe vera. Aloe vera is one of the most versatile plants. The gel inside the leaves soothes burns, moisturizes the skin, and helps wounds heal. If you got burned in the sun, apply aloe vera gel to the area. It's also good for dry hair. Apply the gel to the strands and wash afterwards. 6. Calendula. Marigold is an orange flower that looks like a small sunflower. It is great for irritated skin, diaper rash, and wounds. Make a tea with the petals and use it to wash wounds or apply calendula ointment to baby diaper rash. 7. Lemon balm. Lemon balm smells like lemon and calms the nerves. If you are stressed or have an anxiety headache, drink some tea. It also helps relieve menstrual cramps. 8. Dandelion. The dandelion is that little plant with a yellow flower that everyone has seen in their backyard. The leaves are rich in vitamins and help detoxify the body. Make a tea or eat the leaves in a salad. It is good for those who have liver or kidney problems. 9. Nettle. Nettle burns when it touches the skin, but it is great for allergies and joint pain. If you have rhinitis or sinusitis, drink nettle tea. It is also used to strengthen the hair. Wash the strands with cold tea. 10. Guaco. Guaco is a climbing plant with large leaves. It is famous for relieving coughs and respiratory problems such as bronchitis and asthma. Make a syrup with the leaves and honey, or drink strong tea when you have the flu. 11. Arnica. Arnica is used for muscle pain and cramps. If you banged your knee or sprained your foot, make a compress with arnica flowers. But be careful, never use pure arnica on injured skin, only on closed wounds. 12. Sage. Sage is good for the throat. If you have a sore throat or a hoarse, make some tea and gargle. It also helps improve memory and is used in menopause treatments. 13. Losner. Wormwood is bitter, but it is great for worms and stomach problems. If you think you have intestinal parasites, drink wormwood tea for a few days. It is also used to improve appetite. 14. Lemongrass. Cedrera. Lemongrass smells like lemon and is used to soothe and improve digestion. If you have heartburn or gas, drink tea. It's also good for reducing fever. Make a strong tea and drink it hot. 15. Mauve mallow is a plant with purple flowers that helps relieve inflammation in the throat and skin. If you have a cold sore or sore throat, make some tea and gargle. It is also good for washing wounds. 16. Stonebreaker. Stonebreaker is a small plant that helps dissolve kidney stones. If you have kidney problems, Drink stonebreaker tea regularly. It is also good for urinary tract infections. 17. St. Mary's weed. This plant is used for worms and skin problems such as scabies and lice. Make a tea and drink it or use it to wash your skin. It's also good for stomach aches. 18. Carqueja. Carqueja is bitter and helps detoxify the liver. If you drank too much or ate too much fat, drink carqueja tea. It is also good for diabetes and high blood pressure. 19. Aruda roo is used to relieve headaches and menstrual problems. But be careful. It is strong and should not be used in excess, as it can be toxic. Make a weak tea and only drink 1 cup a day. 20. Comfrey. Comfrey is great for healing wounds and fractures. Make an ointment with the leaves and apply it to cuts or bruises. It is also used for joint pain. How to use these plants. Now that you know the plants, it's important to know how to prepare them. Most can be used in teas, compresses, or ointments. Here are some tips. Tea. Place 1 tablespoon of the plant in 1 cup of boiling water. Let it rest for 10 minutes, strain, and drink. Compress. Boil the plant in water, wet a clean cloth and apply to the injured or painful area. Ointment. Mix the plant with petroleum jelly or coconut oil and apply to the skin. Syrup. Boil the plant with water and honey until it thickens. Take a spoonful when you need it. Important precautions. Despite being natural, plants can cause harm if used incorrectly. Here are some precautions. Do not use unknown plants. Some are poisonous. If you're not sure, don't use it. Don't overdo the dose. Even safe plants can cause problems if used in excess. Pregnant women and children. Some plants are not recommended for pregnant women or young children. Research first. Allergies. If you are allergic to any plant, avoid using it. Open wounds. Some plants should not be used on deep cuts. Final summary. Nature is full of medicines that can help with various health problems. The 20 plants we list here are easy to find and can be used in everyday life to relieve pain, improve digestion, heal wounds, and much more. Remember, plants do not replace a doctor, but they can be a natural complement to taking care of your health. If the problem is serious or does not improve, seek professional help. Start noticing the plants around you. Maybe you already have some of these in your yard or in the square near your house. Try making a tea or a compress and see how powerful nature can be. Here are some more tips for using these plants in a safe and practical way in your daily life. First, start small. If you've never used a plant before, do a simple test. Put a little of the tea or crushed leaf on the skin of your arm and wait a few hours. If it doesn't turn red, itch or burn, you probably don't have an allergy. Even so, use in small amounts at first. Another important thing is knowing how to prepare each plant. Some are better in tea, others in compresses or even eaten. For example, boldo is great for your liver in tea form, but if you eat the leaves raw, it can taste very bitter and even irritate your stomach. Aloe vera, or aloe vera, is excellent for burns, but only the gelatinous part inside the leaf should be used, never the peel, which can be toxic. If you live in the city and don't have a yard, don't worry. Many of these plants grow in pots or even in small spaces. Mint, for example, adapts well to a vase on the kitchen window. Rosemary also grows easily in pots and still leaves a pleasant smell in the air. If you don't want to plant them, some of these herbs can be found at fairs, markets, or health food stores. A good idea is to make a basic medicinal plant kit at home. Set aside some dried chamomile leaves to soothe, a piece of ginger for colds, and a jar of honey with propolis for a sore throat. So, when you need it, you have everything at hand. But remember, dried plants lose their effect over time, so don't store them for more than a year. If you like cooking, you can use some of these plants in your food. Basil, in addition to giving a delicious flavor to tomato sauce, helps with digestion. Coriander, which many people love or hate, is great for detoxifying the body. And turmeric, that orange root, gives color and flavor to rice and also helps reduce inflammation. For those who have children at home, some plants are especially useful. Fennel tea soothes colic in babies, and coconut oil with a little lavender can be rubbed on the skin to relieve mosquito bites. But be careful. Never give medicinal plants to children without first asking your pediatrician, as some may be too strong for them. If you like walking or hiking, you can take the opportunity to observe the plants along the way. Many of them grow on roadsides, parks, or even in vacant lots. Just be careful not to confuse one plant with another similar one. If you're not sure, take a photo and research it later or ask someone who understands the subject. Finally, share what you learn. If a plant works for you, tell a friend or family member. This way, more people can discover how nature can help with their health in a simple and natural way. And if someone offers you a plant or tea, always ask what it is and how it was prepared, to avoid problems. Nature gives us incredible tools to take care of our health, but it is important to use them wisely. Start with one plant at a time, observe how your body reacts and learn little by little. Over time, you will discover which ones are your favorites and how they can be part of your skincare routine. And remember, the most important thing is to listen to your body and seek professional help when you need it. Now that you know how to get started, let's talk about some powerful plants that can help with common everyday problems. Remember, these plants do not replace a doctor, but they can be natural support for minor issues. Let's get to know some of them. Boldo is a plant well known for aiding digestion. If you ate something heavy and have that feeling of a full stomach or heartburn, Boldo tea can alleviate it. Just boil some leaves in water for about 5 minutes, strain, and drink warm. But be careful, don't overdo it, as too much can be too strong. Another famous plant is chamomile. It is gentle and great for calming nerves. If you are stressed, having trouble sleeping, or even have an anxiety headache, chamomile tea can help. Just put the dried flowers in hot water, leave for about 10 minutes and drink before bed. It is also good for relieving menstrual cramps or skin irritations, such as diaper rash or insect bites. Mint is an ally against nausea and gas. If you have an upset stomach, chewing on a fresh leaf or drinking iced tea can bring quick relief. It also freshens your breath and helps clear your mind when you are tired. Just don't use it too much at night, because it can make you more alert and disrupt your sleep. For muscle pain or sprains, arnica is a widely used plant. You can find ointments or gels made with it in natural pharmacies. It helps reduce swelling and pain, but should never be used on open wounds or broken skin. If you are using the fresh plant, make a compress with the flowers and apply it to the painful area, always carefully. Calendula is another amazing plant for the skin. If you have a mild burn, an insect bite, or even a diaper rash, calendula tea or ointment soothes and helps with healing. It is a plant that is safe even for babies, but always test it on a small area of the skin first to see if it does not cause allergies. If you suffer from colds or coughs, ginger is a powerful natural remedy. It helps decongest, soothes a sore throat, and even warms the body. You can grate a small piece and make tea with lemon and honey, or chew a small piece to relieve a cough. But be careful, too much can irritate your stomach. For those who have high blood pressure problems, St. John's wort, or hypericum, may be an option, but should only be used with guidance, as it interacts with several medications. Aloe vera, or aloe vera, is great for burns and hydrating skin. Just cut a leaf, remove the gel from inside and apply it to the area. Another useful plant is dandelion, which helps detoxify the liver and kidneys. Its leaves can be used in salads or teas, and the roasted root becomes a natural coffee without caffeine. It is a plant that many people pull out of their backyard without knowing that it is a medicine. If you have circulation problems or varicose veins, horse chestnut can help strengthen your veins. But it must be used with care, as too much can cause problems. Rosemary is another versatile plant. It improves memory, relieves headaches, and even strengthens your hair. A cup of rosemary tea in the morning can give you energy for the day. For those who suffer from anxiety, passion flower is a great option. Leaf tea helps you relax and sleep better. Basil is not just used to season food. It helps relieve stomach aches and even mosquito bites. Just crumple a sheet and apply it to the area. Nettle may seem like a boring plant because of its itchy hairs, but it is rich in nutrients and helps fight allergies and inflammation. Nettle tea is good for those who have anemia or joint problems. And comfrey is great for healing wounds, but it should only be used externally, as too much can be toxic. Finally, sage is a plant that helps with memory, relieves night sweats, and can even be used as a mouthwash for canker sores. A sage tea every now and then can be a great preventative. Remember, each plant has its own way of using it. Some are safe for almost everyone, like chamomile and mint, but others need more care. If you have any doubts, start with small amounts and observe how your body reacts. And never stop seeing a doctor if the problem persists. Nature is full of simple solutions, but it's always good to learn from those who already have experience. Talk to older people, visit medicinal plant fairs, or research reliable sources. This way, you enjoy the best that plants have to offer, without any risks. And the coolest thing is that many of them can be grown at home, even in pots on the window. How about starting today? Here are some more powerful plants that can help with various everyday problems in an easy and natural way. Dandelion is a little plant that many people think is just a weed, but it is great for the liver and for debloating the body. The leaves can be used in salads or teas to help eliminate toxins. The root, roasted and ground, becomes a healthy coffee that does not have caffeine. If you have swelling in your legs or feel heavy after eating a lot, dandelion tea can provide relief. Boldo is another famous plant for those who have digestion problems. Anyone who has eaten too much and had that feeling of a full stomach or heartburn knows how bad it is. Drinking Boldo tea after a meal helps you digest better and relieves the burning sensation. But be careful, don't overdo it, because too much can make you sleepy. Calendula is a beautiful flower full of benefits for the skin. If you have cuts, minor burns, or even diaper rash, an ointment or compress with calendula helps them heal faster and prevents infections. It is also great for sensitive or irritated skin, such as those caused by mosquito bites. Rosemary is not just used to season food. It is a great natural remedy for headaches and mental fatigue. If you're stressed or having trouble concentrating, smelling a sprig of fresh rosemary or drinking tea can lift your spirits. It also helps improve circulation, so it's good for anyone whose hands and feet are cold. Aloe vera, or aloe vera, is one of the most versatile plants. The gel inside the leaves is perfect for sunburn, dry skin, and even for soothing insect bites. Just cut a leaf, remove the gel and apply it to your skin. It can also be used on damaged hair to add shine and hydrate. Just don't confuse it with the yellow liquid that comes out of the leaf, which can be toxic if ingested. Ginger is a classic when it comes to flu and colds. A hot tea with ginger, lemon, and honey helps relieve a sore throat, cough, and even nasal congestion. It's also great for motion sickness, whether it's car sickness, pregnancy, or after eating something that didn't sit well. Just grate a small piece and put it in hot water. Arnica is widely used for muscle pain and bruises. If you've banged your arm, sprained your foot, or exercised too much and your body is sore, an arnica compress or ointment can help reduce swelling and pain. But be careful, it should only be used on the skin, never ingested, as it can be toxic. Basil is another plant that goes beyond the kitchen. Basil tea helps calm anxiety and improve sleep. It is also good for those who have gas or poor digestion. If you have an upset stomach, try chewing some fresh leaves. Nettle may seem like a boring plant because of its itchy hairs, but it is full of nutrients. Nettle tea is good for those who have anemia, because it is rich in iron. It also helps relieve allergies and joint pain. To use, just pick the leaves carefully, wear gloves, and dry them before making the tea. Peppermint is refreshing and great for digestive problems. If you ate something heavy and have gas or colic, a cup of peppermint tea immediately relieves it. It also helps to clear the mind and improve breathing. It is one of the easiest plants to grow at home, even in a small pot. Finally, wormwood, or mugwort, is a strong plant that helps fight worms and intestinal parasites. It is also used to improve appetite and relieve stomach pain. But you need to be careful. It is powerful and should not be used by pregnant women or in large quantities. A weak cup of tea is already effective. The coolest thing about all these plants is that many of them grow easily in the backyard or even in pots. You don't need a lot of space to have a natural remedy always at hand. But remember, even though they are natural, plants can cause reactions in some people. If you've never used it, start with a little and see how you feel. And, of course, if the problem is serious or doesn't improve, see a doctor. Nature has an incredible way of taking care of us. How about starting to observe the little plants that grow near you? Maybe you already have a home remedy right under your nose.